Lovelies, I hope you're all well. Today is not going to be actually a tutorial, but a little video about my favourite hair products at the moment. This one was requested by a couple of you guys because it's been a while since I talked about my favourite products, and I've been trying lots out recently, so I just wanted to share with you some of my favourites and make some recommendations. I'm not going to talk too much about shampoo and conditioner just because I feel like it's very much suited to the kind of hair you have, whereas styling products, a lot of the same people can use the same products trying to achieve the same results. Pretty much every time I wash my hair I switch it up between different shampoos and conditioners. I'm not really faithful to one, but I would say that my favourite at the moment is the Liz Earle shampoo and conditioner. I just feel like it cleanses my hair without being too harsh, it doesn't strip the colour out or the moisture. It rinses really clean and leaves my hair feeling really soft and healthy, but it doesn't feel like it weighs my hair down too much. I try to use a deep nourishing conditioner maybe once a week, something like the Bumble and Bumble mending conditioner. This is formulated for the truly damaged hair. I feel that because I dye my hair and it is pretty long, I'm justified in classifying myself in that category, along with heat styling. So this is one I use from time to time. It's not a true deep conditioner in that you can use it every time you wash your hair. You only have to keep it in for 1 or 2 minutes, so it's great if you're in a rush but really want to deeply condition your hair. It's basically like a thick cream, so you feel like it's really moisturising the hair, but at the same time it does rinse quite clean and doesn't leave too much kind of residue on your hair, which I really like. So I really highly recommend this one if you're trying to find something that you can use quickly in the shower without having to wait 10 minutes. Another one I really like is the VO5 Treat Me Right Deep Conditioner. As you can see, it's a very thick kind of gel cream formulation. This one I keep in for about 5 minutes, once again not too long, and can be done in the shower. I also really like the oil in this range. I find that it really moisturises my hair, but at the same time it doesn't rinse quite as clean. Like, you can feel that there's something left behind, and if you use too much it can weigh your hair down a little bit. So it depends kind of what look you're going for. After washing, a few products that I've really loved recently are in the Pureology range, and this is my favourite one of them all. I've used this every day since I got it, and it's the Pureology Serious Colour Care Super Smooth Smoothing Elixir. I've had this for maybe 2 months. As you can see, I've used less than half the bottle, and I wash my hair every 3 days, and I've used it every single time. It's actually 100% vegan ingredients, which is great, and it works absolutely amazingly at smoothing the hair. It feels kind of like an oily texture. It's very liquid, so you can put it through your hair really quickly. It doesn't require much work, and it also helps to detangle my hair. So I put it on straight after I get out of the shower, before I even brushed my hair through. It feels absolutely lovely. It doesn't leave any kind of greasy residue or weigh your hair down, so it's a really, really great one, especially if you have coloured hair. Another one I really like for protecting against heat styling is the Smooth Infusion Style Prep Smoother. This is in Aveda smoothing range, and I have tried the shampoo and conditioner in the range also, which I do really like because it protects against humidity for 12 hours, so it stops your hair from frizzing. As you can see, I was caught in the rain earlier, and already, you know, my hair's getting quite frizzy. I'm very much prone to that. So I normally use that whole range when I'm straightening my hair, just to make sure that once I've straightened it, it's going to stay that way for a couple of days. And this is a great product, whether you're straightening or curling. It goes through the hair really easily and doesn't leave any residue either. One product I would recommend if you do straighten your hair is the Frizzy's 3 Days Straight. Now, this stuff really does work. I was quite sceptical about it at first, but as I wash my hair every 3 days, I've had quite a few chances to try this out. So you spray it into wet hair before you actually flat iron it or straighten it, and I have found that with this, my hair does stay straight for longer than it would otherwise. You know, quite often you straighten your hair and the next day you sleep on it and you need to top up because you have those kinks, or during the day, you know, you've put it up in a ponytail and you've got kinks. I found that actually with this, it does resist those kinks somewhat. I mean, not all the way. You probably will have to top up like some of the front bits and straighten them again. But overall, it does maintain the style, and I really highly recommend it. It's a great product. Another one for heat defense is the Aussie Take the Heat Cream. Now, if I'm styling my hair, especially if I'm curling it, I'll use this because not only does it protect against the heat damage itself, it actually works really great to maintain your style. Especially if you're curling, you want those curls to stay in, and with this I feel like it locks the curls in without weighing your hair down too much so that the curls actually drop. So this is a really, really great one, and it's super affordable. For blow drying, I'm absolutely in love with the Osmo blow dry potion. Unlike other blow dry potions or creams I have tried, this one's actually a liquid formula. It smells absolutely delicious. I feel that a lot of the products that are meant for blow drying quite often weigh my hair down, and once I've blow dried it I can still feel the product in my hair. It's not that kind of weightless swishy look. Maybe that's not the right way of describing it, but you know what I mean, when the kind of chunks of your hair stick together after you've blow dried it, and you don't want it to look like that. You want your hair to look natural, like you've just come out the shower, dried it, and it's perfectly smooth. With this one, I feel it's really lightweight. It actually helps to make my hair feel full, and it helps to reduce the static. So it's a really, really great product if you're someone who likes to blow dry their hair and get a lot of volume in it while keeping it really full and soft without it getting all kind of clumpy. So that's a great one to try. In terms of drying the hair itself, I don't know if you're like me, but you know, my hair is long and there is a lot of it. The individual strands themselves are quite thin, but just the sheer amount of hair I have, always get complaints of the hairdressers, but it just takes absolutely ages to dry. If I go to bed with wet hair, I'll wake up and my hair will be predominantly wet. So it's a bit of a nightmare, especially when I'm trying to cut down on the heat styling. So this is a product that was given to me at a recent KMS event, and it's their Free Shape Quick Blow Dry. I haven't used any kind of products that have done this before, so it's 2 layers. You kind of mix it up and then you're meant to spray it into wet hair. It starts to work while your hair is actually at room temperature, so you can just leave it and it should cut drying time by, I believe, 1/3. I will have to check that. It also works really great if you're blow drying it because obviously your blow dry will take much less time. However, I have found, unsurprisingly, that this product can be quite drying on the hair. So even after I finish drying it, it feels, you know, a little bit more coarse than it normally would. This can be a problem because, you know, I've spent so much time trying to deep condition my hair, trying to make it all, you know, smooth and soft and healthy, and then you're putting something in it that will dry it out. Mainly I think because it does contain some alcohol. I did inquire about this at the event and I was assured that this was actually one of the lowest percentages of alcohol on the market for products that do speed up the drying time. But at the same time, I wouldn't use this every day. It does work, it's a great product. If you have short hair, you probably don't need it, but I kind of use it if I've washed my hair in the morning and I just don't have time to dry it, but I know I don't want to go outside with wet hair. I will use this, but you know, on special occasions, not every day. Great products for restyling your hair on the day after or the 3rd day are this Bedhead Spoil Me Defreezer Smoother and Instant Restyler. This also smells amazing and it works great to defrizz. It's almost like a really light spray, serum / hairspray, in that it has a light amount of hold, but at the same time it's quite wet, so if you spray it on you can kind of smooth any flyaways. If you've slept and your hair's feeling a bit dry at the ends, just spray this in and this will reinvigorate your style, so I really enjoy that one. In terms of hairsprays, I'll pretty much use anything. I'm not too picky with hairsprays, but recently I've discovered the Umberto Giannini Glam Hair Rock and Roll hairspray. This is just a handbag sized version, but I really love the fact that this smells absolutely delicious. It's not one of those hairsprays where you smell it and you feel like, oh, I'm suffocating. It actually smells really good. It has a really strong, good hold, but it doesn't feel sticky. It dries almost instantly, which is always a bonus if you're touching up on the go. So I hope you guys found some of those product recommendations useful. I know that was a quick whistle-stop tour, but I didn't really want to make a 20-minute video. So let me know what your current favourite hair care products are. Leave me some recommendations. Tell me what you think if you've tried any of the ones I mentioned. And thank you so much for watching. I shall see you all soon.